Hola, bienvenidos a todos a mi canal Spanish Blueprints. My name is Joshua, and today I'll be talking about the different types of jobs that you can have if you know Spanish. So why am I talking about this? This channel is dedicated to guiding you during your Spanish learning journey, and a big part of this journey is understanding all the benefits that learning Spanish has to offer you. And one of those is increasing your value within the labor market so you can get a job. Antes de empezar, yo quiero que sepas que yo no soy asesor de carrera. Before we start, I want you all to know that I am not a career advisor. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, why have a foreign language job? Or isn't English the most spoken language in most of the jobs in the United States? According to statistics.com, in 2019, there are approximately 60.5 million people of Hispanic origin living in the United States. Spanish is the third or fourth most spoken language behind English and Mandarin. So it just depends on if you're measuring it by the amount of total speakers or the amount of native speakers. According to census.gov, Mexico is the second largest trading partner of the United States behind Canada. And there are 21 Spanish-speaking countries around the world. So all of these facts just to say that there is a huge need to provide services and products from businesses to the Spanish-speaking population within the United States. And you have already seen this incorporated within many different businesses. For example, have you ever been on a call with a phone operator and then there was a Spanish selection and not just English? Or you're reading a description of a product that you just bought, and next to the English description, there is Spanish as well, and a whole bunch of other languages. Also, in general, foreign language skills are extremely important for a lot of different businesses, and that's why you're able to see many employers having lots of employees from different countries, either them working here or they're teleworking. Another reason why having a foreign language is very valuable within the labor market is because you obtain a lot of skills. For example, you're going to be building a lot of communication skills, problem solving, discipline, patience, and all those are very important skills that a lot of businesses would love to have. Now, I hope you have just a little taste of how valuable that your foreign language skills are, specifically in Spanish. Now, let's get on with the different jobs that you can have. So the list of jobs that I have is coming from an article from the Fluent U website. And the first job that they have is being a teacher. So this can range from being an elementary school teacher to a middle school teacher, to even at the college level. Or you can just be a tutor, for Spanish in your neighborhood or whoever gets in contact with you. And then especially in the environment that we are in today, there's a lot of room for teleworking. So you can actually do a lot of teaching and tutoring online. Now, the second job that I have here is interpreting and translation. So interpreting is when you're going to be in front of two or more people and you'll be translating what one person says to the other person who is there. And then translation is when you're actually going to be doing a written translation from Spanish to English or English to Spanish. So within interpreting, you are able to be a legal interpreter, a medical interpreter, and there's also something that I don't know if many people know about is something called community interpreting. So with community interpreting, you can be in business interpreting, you can be in media, escorting, tourism, military, especially in the educational field. So if you have students and different teachers who are in a conference area, you would be able to be the interpreter there as well. Now, number 3 is a customer service representative. And these work in call centers, retail locations, at home in your English-speaking country, and abroad in Spanish-speaking countries. Number 4, we have sales professional. So basically, you could be in any industry that you would like within this profession and be able to sell different products for the business that you're working with. Number 5 is a medical professional. So you'd be working as a medical professional from nursing assistant to nurse, doctor, EMT, and medical receptionist as well. Number 6, another job that you can have with your Spanish skills is being a law enforcement professional. So you can be a police officer, you can be working within the FBI or border control. Number 7 is a social worker. So be working with individuals and families on very intimate levels. They are privy to private information about sensitive situations such as abuse, mental health issues, and other challenges that family face. Number 8, a writer. You can be in journalism, content writing, blogging, or public relations writing. And of course, you're going to need those in just about every single business that you come across. Number 9, administrative assistant or a receptionist. So with this job, you'll be working with a lot of different people. So this is also a very fun job where you'll be able to have a lot of different tasks. Number 10, a teller or a personal banker. So big tellers, they handle the customer's money while personal bankers help them manage their accounts in depth. Another one that's not on this list that I would like to mention is being an entrepreneur. So this is where you're able to have your own business idea and have your own business and develop it. So one that I have seen beforehand is actually opening up your own tour guide business. So this is where you can have a business where you have either yourself or other people and they're giving a guided tour to tourists who are coming to your city. Also, you could have even a food tour. So it doesn't have to be about, oh, let's go to this tourist location. I'm going to talk to you about the history, but you can also have one that's going to different food locations or like the best restaurants within your city as well. Just to recap, the different jobs that you can have are a teacher, an interpreter or translator, customer service representative, sales professional, a medical professional, law enforcement professional, a social worker, a writer, administrative assistant, receptionist, teller, personal banker, and lastly, an entrepreneur. Now, I bet you want to say, well, Joshua, I don't even know how to pronounce the vowels yet. Or I don't even know the alphabet. Or I don't even know how to have a 5 or 10-minute conversation in Spanish. How can I possibly have a job with Spanish? If that is your goal, then guess what? You can do it. It's going to take some time, but eventually you'll be able to do it. I know you can. So now on to the actual proficiency level. What level of Spanish particular jobs need? This is going to vary. There's not one level that I can just tell you right now because each industry is going to have different levels. Each company is going to have their own requirements as well. If you're a banking teller, then you might just need vocabulary that is related to, banking. So related to checks, money, currency, and things like that. And maybe that's the only thing that you need. And knowing how to greet people and that kind of vocabulary. So there, you might not need a certification whatsoever. But now if we go to the medical interpreter side, that, at least in the United States, that is very strict. So you would actually need a certification to be able to work within this particular industry. So it just depends. Now, the last thing I want you to do is not take my word for it, but to investigate yourself. I want you to go out there and do some research. Just look up Spanish language jobs or foreign language jobs and see what comes up and look at the requirements and see what level that they're looking for and see what piques your interest. I hope you all enjoyed this video and that you truly understand how valuable your foreign language skills are and how valuable learning Spanish is. So if you did find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. Hasta luego.